I do feel sorry.
No, you don't. How's it, guys? Kirk and Brennan here, and welcome to the Salco Logistics King of the Sea for 2023. We are at our studio here at the lovely Umtunzi Hotel, and we've been here for the weekend. I've fortunately been here since Thursday, and what an amazing hotel this is. The facilities are great. The rooms are awesome. They've got a lovely pool that you might be able to hear running behind me here. Really, it's just a stunning spot on the south coast. You got a beautiful view of the sea, and just great value for money as well.
The pool running behind you. Sounds like a river.
So it's the final day of the Salco Logistics King of the Sea for 2023, and yesterday was quite a tricky day. But just a big swell, big surf, a lot of big groundswell running in.
It was clean surf. It was clean, and like the boats and the jet skis here, they had time. Obviously, had time it right, and some of the launch sites were trickier, and one got closed. But I think if you're patient and timed it right, you had enough gap. Because the kayaks at the, it was risky because you just mistimed that. Even though there were gaps and they could have had a quick run, if you just mistimed that, you hurt
100%.
And you break some kayaks.
A couple of guys went over.
I don't think any kayaks broke.
No kayaks broke, but I think the guys were sharp enough to know that it was a no-go day yesterday. But
some oaks
made it, I think just obviously the timing of the gaps, like Brendan was saying, is just so important in that situation. But we've a couple of fish came out, not a load. A couple of fish came out. The biggest being a kuta of 17 or a tuna of 19. But the way the point system works, a kuta of 17 is currently leading. It's a 1-to-1 ratio on a tuna, and then 1.5 to 1 kilo on a kuta. So that 17 kilo kuta by Cody Kutsia is currently leading. And we're hoping for a lot more fish today. There's a lot more guys on the water. We've extended the weigh-in time. It was going to be at 12:30. It's now at 2:00 for all the guys. So that
especially because a lot of them didn't launch yesterday.
100%. 100%. So we're looking forward to hopefully seeing some good fish at the scales this afternoon. We've got a variation of products from some amazing sponsors that have supported us throughout the year, who again this year in this tight economy have come on and sponsored us again. The likes of Buddy Cool here with this beautiful 25-liter Buddy Cool cooler box. They've got a variation of sizes all the way up to I think 200 liters, and that's especially for the tuna boats in the Cape. I mean, and that tells you a lot about the product itself. When the tuna boats are using it to preserve their catch to get the best price at market, then you know that product is worth the money spent. Penn obviously has come on board. Again, we've got some beautiful battle and pursuit reels. That battle reel is really done well in the market. It's a nice, robust, durable reel.
Really,
and it takes salt water really well as well. Which very few reels do. And then Rapala Williamson have also come on with a couple of lures. They've got a new product called the Rapala Flash X Dart. So this is a sinking stick bait, and it's a beautiful, beautiful bait. Something really, really worth looking at when you go to the tackle shop next. Rigged with VMC trebles and in a variation of colors, beautiful little baitfish colors. So the Flash X Dart from Williamson, from Rapala, really worth a look. We've got a couple of local lure sponsors as well, which we're really, really chuffed about. So Eckhart Potgieter from Brew Baits has made a couple of these beautiful little twitch baits for us and stick baits for us here. They're absolutely stunning, and the workmanship is really, really great. And especially from the south coast. He's just down the road. Lives just down the road, makes these beautiful baits, nice little casting bait, and they've had a lot of success so far. They're very nice. So keep a lookout for brew baits from Eckhart Potgieter.
It's lucky to have local producers on board as well, like South Coast and just South African. We've got also Dave Phillips from Dirty Prawn.
Yeah.
He's actually also from South Coast originally, and he makes those Dirty Prawn bucktails. Also phenomenal. The workmanship that goes into them, and yes, like rave for them, like up and down the coast, estuaries, deep jigging, like sort of Ponta, Gunjat area. He's got a variety of different sizes. He's got tigerfish jigs. So it's lekker to see those guys in the market and doing well and getting their products out there.
100%. And
another guy.
No, Karen, yeah.
So another guy, it's not necessarily locally made. I think some of them maybe, but it's a local company, and he's having these jigs made, and it's Ocean Sativa. Frank from Ocean Sativa he loves his jigging and popping, and he's been on a trip with us before as well. So he's very much like focused on like your sort of like big game destinations, but his jigs, you got a variety of jigs. He has 100 grammer, 60, 80 gram slow pitch jigs. He's got assist hooks. He's got a lot of like accessories and that on his website as well, which are all perfectly put together for
specifically for big
game fishing.
There's some nice fighting pouches as well.
They got lovely fighting pouches and gloves there. But also there's a lot of stuff that can be used locally as well, because a lot of guys are starting to go back to doing quite a bit of jigging locally as well. So that's quality a guy to look out for Ocean Sativa.
Yeah, definitely. Big thanks to them. And then just on back to a local point of view, Thompson Motor Group, you've been driving one of their Nissan Navaras around. Beautiful looking vehicle. And they also do Renault, Asia trucks, and UD trucks. So from a commercial and a passenger point of view, they cover all your bases here down the south coast. They've also got a dealership in Port Shepstone and Marburg. So
Shelley Beach as well.
And Shelley Beach.
Sorry, we said Marburg yesterday, but we just drove right past the dealership.
And Shelley Beach. So they've got a variation of dealerships down south here. If you guys are in the market for a new vehicle or second hand,
so they can kind of deal with everything.
That's
originally, you got your SUVs and your recreational vehicles, and they do a whole range of commercial vehicles as well. So 100%. It's sort of a one-stop destination for everything you need.
Yeah, definitely. And then we've something quite exciting. This Cool Bananas bag. Yeah. I think this is worth mentioning because they're very, very well made and very lacquer.
These are from Brandon Kitchen, So his company, he's called himself. There you go. So Cool Bananas. So really catchy name. It looks like a big cool banana in this thing.
Yeah, that's specifically for a jet ski for the tubby.
What he's done is he's modeled it with a bit of an angle so that it fits into a variety of sizes of tubby. So he's not like specifically having to make a whole bunch of different sizes for each different model. This fits a range of sizes. I don't know the exact specs. I don't want to say exactly, but there's a whole bunch of different models and of tubbies that they which fit into different models of jet skis. So this is a lacquer little bag.
There's a crossover for all of them.
Goes in, so you load your fish and then you just pull it straight out the tubby.
And it also preserves the catch a bit better as well.
Exactly. So like if you're out there on a hot day, a couple of bags of ice in there, and that fish is going to stay lovely all day.
Yeah.
And he's got one for boat as well. So he's designed one for a boat hatch as well. So that's just a bigger, square one, and we've got one down on in amongst the prizes too.
Yeah. And then massive thank you to our Powerboats and Suzuki. They've sponsored a beautiful 2.5 horsepower motor here. Yeah, you can pick it up. There he is. And towards the event for this year's Salka Logistics King of the Sea for 2023. There he is. Lovely little guy. And for all your boating needs, guys, Natal Powerboats are at the moment, they have been for the last couple of years really on top of their game. They've really focused on getting involved in as much as possible, from events to they up at a show at the moment, the Nampo show, and they're involved everywhere.
So they've even gone into farming.
Yeah. So they really are a phenomenal team there, really, and Nick and the team there from Natal Powerboats, from a servicing point of view, to flat water boats, to ski boats, to jet skis. They've even got electric golf carts now. So they really are doing everything, and they're awesome guys as well. Great service as well.
Yeah, that's an important thing about like businesses that support us, or just any business. When you've got a good group of people running it. It just makes dealing with them just so much nicer.
No, they're good guys. They're good guys, and they hate to party, so it's always nice when they come down and bless us with their presence at the comps.
Another lacquer prize here from
Racetech Yamaha. The fish chiller bag. So this is the fish chiller bag modeled by Brendan Nolan. And you can get these from Racetech Yamaha.
I fitted in that thing last year.
Yeah, you did. You'll still fit in it. You'll still fit in it this year as well.
I've grown it.
And these bags are also phenomenal. They keep fish fresh for a long time. You chuck 2 bags of ice in there, and they keep it.
And they're so well made.
Like the whole day, yeah.
They've got those straps that run right round, so it's
very heavy
not
duty.
Going to tear apart,
yeah. No, very lekker. But yeah, I think, and then obviously some ballistic sunnies.
Always, ballistic have chucked in a whole bunch of prizes as always. All you need to do is just give Rob a call. Say, Rob, we got an event on. He says, cool. What do you want? Sends up a whole bunch of prizes. So
yeah.
Always lucky to have them on board as well.
And I think from a point of view of just, it's a durable glass.
Those are mine.
Also,
I'll wear ballistics all the time.
Yeah.
They're lovely, comfortable glasses, and they're well
value
priced.
for money. Yeah.
700 rand.
Yeah.
You lose those overboard, you're not going to cry too much.
Yeah.
You're going to cry a bit, but you're not going to cry as much as for like a 5 grand pair of glasses.
100%.
So it's lucky to, and they're good quality. Good quality glasses.
Are we gonna cross
also
over?
Local company as well.
We jumped on. We got some launches.
Cereal while we wait.
Let's chat. Let's chat about those launches there. Cam, So this is the launch at Shelly Beach,
This was this morning. But I'll talk to it because sleeping. So what was he sleeping till? Cam, like 10. So, there's a lack of that. Do you know that Skiboat Club? I haven't been there when they're fully operational like that. Like pumping those boats, and they're so jacked up and organized. It's like a marketplace.
Yeah.
It's like a marketplace with launches. There's like shouting and screaming, like organized.
Yeah.
There's tractors coming in here, pushing a boat, jet ski, and they one. There's no like pushing in or anything.
Yeah.
Then the jet skis, if the guys choose not to use a tractor, they're there, and there's some pushers there, push them in. Boat waits patiently. Boom, he goes in, pushes into the tractor. Out the tractor goes, grabs the next sack, and it's like organized chaos. I'd say organized chaos, but it's not even chaos. It's just lots happening. The oaks like move it, and it's a very nice launch site. So we obviously had Hibberdine that closed. We had Injambili, those smaller sort of tighter launch sites. So a lot of guys ended up moving down across to Shelly Beach, and it's perfect for that for a big comp, So it can be a tricky launch site, but this morning it was relatively easy because you just had to sort of watch those sets come through. Whenever there were big sets, most of the time was nice and flat. So you just sit in the hole there, wait for it, and you're out. Just head out a bit of a 40 to 5 degree angle, and you go. Unless you're Nigel, wait for the big sets, then go.
So this was Cody. So the biggest fish was a tuna of 19, but like we said, the way the point system works in this event, this kuta caught by a kayak angler, Cody Kutsia.
Also well done, because that surf was cranking at Scotty's.
Yeah.
I think Cody's a very good surfer, so
he's very good.
If he was going to get smoked, he's just going to go grab his board and surf anyway.
100%. So he managed to get this kuta. A lot of the kuta, it was strange. Yeah, the one kuta I saw yesterday, I could have sworn that was like 18 kilos. Then it got to the scale, it was 13. And then this one, I thought, no, this is probably going to be around maybe the 15 mark, 14, 15 mark, because it was quite skinny, but it was long. And he took the scales at 17. So
I guess you see like sardine season, that thing's going to push past the 20.
Yeah, if you look at that stomach, but I suppose it's quite wide. On the back, it's quite wide. On the stomach, it's very, very thin. So it's nice to see a couple of kuta around. This season's been very hit and miss down south.
Well, so far, obviously today's a different story, but yesterday it was just full up with kuta and 1 or 2 tuna. Whereas last year there was 1 kuta came in weight, and you remember that? 1 kuta came in. Everything else was tuna.
Really?
Everything else was tuna. So it's strange, like here in the South Coast, is like I was saying to Coral there at the spot. It's like he says that they don't seem to have that. The kuta don't sort of hang around as much here as they do on the North Coast. They kind of like come in, feed, and shoot past. You almost don't get like tuna and kuta like together here.
Yeah,
I might be wrong on that, but it just seems like for the last couple of events, it's either been tuna or kuta dominating, not just a
I think
mix.
This time of year, you're generally getting the kuta that are sitting off of down south, off Sukhumbi,
They've gone
which
way
is
past already,
which is down into the Transkei, and that they're generally there waiting for the SARDs to sort of push up and come up.
I mean, skinny oaks,
some of them
they haven't got there.
Yeah, some of the guys I remember a couple of years back got the Kuta were as far south as Nahoon Reef, and that's a bloody the oaks were getting Kuta out there. They couldn't believe it, and it's a long way for Kutas to go down. So it just depends, I suppose, on the SARD season. They programmed to come down south and pass here at this time of year on the way to looking for the SARDs. But it's strange. This year has been very hit and miss from a fishing point of view. One day it's on, the next day it's off. Whereas like previous years, even with snook this year down south, one day it was on, next day it was off. Whereas like last year and years prior to that, you'll get
like
three weeks of snook being on. You'd be guaranteed to get a snook on any day that you could fish, weather permitting. And it's just strange. We haven't seen that this year for the first year since COVID. I'd say COVID did, I think, a lot of us favors, especially up north, where people weren't able to annihilate the Kuta and snook and whatnot, like the trawlers and the fishermen north in Moz. And I think that really there was that happened. I mean, we haven't seen Kuta runs besides this year in 2022 and 2021. We've seen in maybe the last time was maybe 15 years ago, and now this year just seems to have tapered off a bit. So
it's also been like a bit of so often like Kuta run will be your shoalies and that start coming through sort of Christmas time, and they push through till mid-Feb, and then the bigger fish start appearing. These last couple of seasons it's been kind of like all over the place. You've had a whole bunch of big fish come through, then you've had some shoalies pop up, and then you've had a run of bigger fish, and then a whole bunch of shoalies again, and then bigger fish again. So they're sort of not like a sort of consistent like run of shoalies arriving first, and then the big oaks hanging around.
Yeah.
So I can put the correct name on.
Okay, lekker, yeah. So, E, about like 7:30. I was sitting there out the back line, probably about 20 meters depth, and we got the big scream. Super excited, landed it. It almost got off, almost, but we got it in there. And then we fished the rest of the afternoon, had one more pull, and that was it.
Are you on a kayak?
Yeah, on a Trident, black Trident.
Not a whole heap of info though.
Yeah, just enough. But at least he knows.
He didn't want to give any secret.
At least he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
You have a sleepless night. I think he's the first place in the bag.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, just to finish off, I think to thank NCS Resins and Vortex for that VTX 560. A massive thank you to Debbie and them. There we go. We got Ali. Ali Baba.
Hello, Dad. What's happening, Kaziz?
What happening, boy? What happening?
Kirk, you looking
What's
much
up?
better? Much better?
Yes, Kazi, I wasn't feeling it this morning, but we're diverting here. So it's about you, not about me. What's happening out there?
Nah, very dead day. I must say, I've tried the Kuta this morning up till probably about 9. I managed to get some lovely mackerel, about 20 of them. I took them to Protea. Not a lick. So
Sure,
it's been one of those tough days, sadly. Pulling lures, dead bait, live baits. I'm sitting here probably about 3 kilometers from Shelley Beach launch site. I thought, let me come try where no one else is. Sitting on 24, 25 meters, 24 degree temperature. Water's okay.
And Ali, current? What's the current doing there?
Out on the Protea, it's about 6 k's an hour.
North-south?
Yeah, north-south, yeah. In the shallow
Jeez.
we're sitting on about 3.
So, geez, all the right ingredients, but no fish.
Unreal. But that's fishing, I suppose. You put everything into it. Some days it works, some days it doesn't.
Yeah.
I've actually run out of plans. There's nothing left I can do. And, that's all you can put into it, I suppose.
I know a lot of the guys were talking about that 18 to 22 meter mark working really well recently. So
yeah, that's where I'm sitting now, 23.2. So I went to that colour line bubble there by the Umzikulu River, pulled along there up to 18 this morning. for quite a while. Body, live bait.
Yeah.
Just nothing. So I'm hoping that one cooter will swim past before 2 o'clock.
Hey, stick and stay and make it pay. Eh?
Yeah, you just need one, bro. You just need one.
Yep. You guys
Well,
are doing
good.
well there?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure about
Yeah.
Kirk. I don't think
Yeah.
he's doing so well this morning.
Because you're
But,
feeling a bit, and I told you this is about you, feeling under the weather, but we're right. We're right. Don't worry.
just don't forget, Ali, that Wayne only closes at 2, eh? So you have to just be in the line at 2 and you're all good.
Yeah.
So you got a little bit more time.
All right, cuz. Well, yeah. Good luck, bro.
Good luck.
Got that, guys. Enjoy. I'll see you soon.
Lekker.
Lekker.
Cheers out. Okay.
Well,
So I think
it wasn't as exciting a crossover as I'd hoped, but
Yeah.
I guess it's a bit quiet. Well, in Ali's regard. I've seen a few fish come out. I know a couple of guys have sent through some catch and releases, so we'll see. No one really sent info yesterday. So during the day, I think they were just working so hard they didn't send. So we don't know if there's been much fish caught yet or not. So
I think Byron's got quite a few fish.
Has he?
Yeah, he got a cooter, and then he's got a couple of fish that didn't count. So the Bonnie, Sada.
Yeah.
Is he on?
okay. How's it?
How's it, boys?
Are you on?
What's happening?
Yeah, we've had quite an exciting morning, eh? We launched ourselves this morning at Shelley Beach because the unfortunate thing is we arrived there first, but obviously you're a visitor, so you've got to go with the flow. And yeah, there was quite a big queue for the tractor. There's a lot of local guys, so we thought we'd just launch ourselves, which turned out to be quite a challenge, even though we were in the Mitsubishi. But yeah, we put the two cars together and we dropped in, so we had a little bit of action there. We had to reload 3 times. But we got off. We got off and we were in the water, and yeah, we were probably like the second or third boat in, so it was quite lekker. We managed to get some good live bait and get up north quite early. So yeah, we got a cooter within the first 5 minutes of us arriving at the spot, and then it just went dead. It went quiet straight after. It went quiet. So obviously an early bite, and we just kept puzzling in the area. No other pools. So then we decided to go out into the deep and try for a tuna. Had a couple of marks in the deep, and yeah, we got 3 species out there, but none of them were tuna. So we got a skipjack, we got a bonnie, and we got a sada.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but no yellowfins. The yellowfin are definitely missing. There were massive showings there, but no yellowfin. We'll see what the other guys come with. Showing it. And then we shot back inside. Now we've got a beach at about 12:30 to be back by 2. So we've got about another half an hour. We're gonna pack up at 12 because yeah, we'll have to run back and then still obviously load the boat and everything and get back. But yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. I mean, you can see.
Yeah, it looks pearl out there.
Hello.
Yeah, no, absolute fella. The water's not bad.
And Byron, how big do you reckon that cooter is, bro? We lost him. All right.
Okay. So
Okay, guys. Yeah.
Run out of signal. Yeah.
So a couple of fish about, but yeah, hopefully we see more at the scales later. We'll be live streaming later as well, all the weigh-ins and whatnot, and yeah, so we just stay tuned and check for the link.
All right. There you go. He's back again.
Yeah, so guys, we came back there. So yeah, that cooter's probably around about similar as yesterday, about 12, maybe 13 kilos around there. So not good enough, but yeah, that's why we're still puzzling. Rory's still keen to get another fish. We saw a couple of good larvies.
All right, lekker.
Lekker.
And
So where are you now?
We got a bonnie. Yeah, we've come back in here. We by Pamula, just
Okay.
south of Pamula.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give us a wave when you head past.
Yeah, 100%. We'll give you a wave. Yeah, we got a couple of larvies out. We got a bonnie in the middle, down deep. So hopefully we can get a show. Eh? Half an hour to go. We just need one fish.
Yeah, 100%.
One fish.
Just
one fish.
listen. Just when you gaff it, get it on board quickly. Okay.
Rory's been gaffing like an absolute queen, bro. Like an absolute queen.
leave it to me.
Leave it to Pepper.
This morning.
Okay.
Lekker, boys.
Cool.
All right, good luck,
See
too.
you later.
Okay.
Oh, we on. Yeah, lekker, man. Lekker. Cheers, bye.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So, guys, stay tuned. Look out for the links. We're going to be live streaming a bit later. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and massive thank you to all the sponsors at this year's Salk Logistics King of the Sea for 2023. We'll check you later.